That is the sweet sounds of OutRun. What is OutRun, you say? Is that some 80s inspired synthwave musical group? Nope, though any synthwave artist would be thrilled to make music like this.
気分がビュンビュン走り出す16ビットのファンティクルーズあのアウトランがメガドライブから新登場
OutRun is Sega's classic third-person racing game that was originally released in the arcade in 1986. In this game you play as a Ferrari Testarossa and race against the clock driving through numerous locations around the world. The game was developed by Sega AM2 with Yu Suzuki handling the design. Yu Suzuki was already gaining quite a bit of fame with his previous games, which include Space Harrier and Hang On. Those games utilized a similar graphical engine to achieve a fast, pseudo-3D style graphic at a time when 2D was the norm. OutRun was no exception, as it pushed his proprietary sprite scaling technique, which was called Superscaler, to the max. And as much as the visuals were important to this game, the soundtrack created by Hiroshi Kawaguchi is possibly just as iconic. The tracks were inspired by a mixture of styles ranging from jazz fusion to Caribbean music, and solidify the game's place in 1980s arcade nostalgia. Even more interesting was the fact that the driver was allowed to choose which song would be listened to on the drive on an in-game stereo. At home, OutRun was eventually ported to nearly a dozen different consoles, including, but not limited to, the Atari ST, Amiga, Commodore 64, Sega Genesis, Master System, and Game Gear. The game also inspired numerous follow-up titles including OutRun 3D, Turbo OutRun, OutRunners, and eventually OutRun 2. OutRun is also considered to be one of the most influential racing games of all time, and its style of gameplay is often imitated in the 8 and 16-bit era of home console gaming.